Why, hello, YouTube friends and followers. Getting out another run of songs here. We've got one called God Save the Queen, and it could also be God Save the King, and it's the British national anthem, I think, at least of the British Isles and possibly other countries within the realm of the British influence. And back in the early 50s, my dad had bought a TV set with about a 7-inch diagonal screen that cost about 2 months of his paycheck. And when Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, or the mother of Charles, was being crowned, what they call the coronation, it's placing of the corona or the coronation, my parents watched it very intensely, like it was a very important thing. So us 4 kids, we kind of pushed our heads in there to see it too, because if the parents thought it was important, it probably wasn't. There wasn't much good TV programming back in those days, so anything would suffice to be a show. So I'll tell you a little story on this one, how I got it. I was up at Yellow Pine, Idaho for the National Harmonica Convention or competition. It's about in the Boise Payette Forest, about 50 miles outside of McCall down in southern Idaho, and I was walking around with my harmonica and playing up and down Concessionaires Row on Main Street, and I'd stopped and played a couple of songs, maybe 10 or 15, and I played what I thought was Heil Dear and Sigerkrantz, Hail to You and the Leader's Crown, which is the same tune as this one, but it's the national anthem of Imperial Germany under Kaiser Wilhelm. Then when I got up to leave, I walked by a guy named Patrick, and he said, "Hey, are you Canadian?" I said, "No, I'm not." He says, "Well, you were playing one of our favorite songs." And I said, "Well, what was that?" He says, "Oh, you're playing God Save the Queen." "Oh," I said, "I thought I was playing Heil Dear and Sigerkrantz, or America, my country, 'tis of thee." He said, "No," he says, "I really like that song." So I told him, I had a few songs on YouTube and Facebook, and he said, well, he'd become a follower. And I said, well, when I get back, I'll get a copy of God Save the Queen, and I'll put it on YouTube, and then maybe you can look it up. Then he called his girlfriend and told her about it, and she'd got on my YouTube channel, and I think they were going to sign up and be followers, but they never did. Sometimes the people that say they're going to follow me don't get around to it, or I'm not sure what happens, but funny things happen online sometimes. So here it is, God Save the Queen. So I saw this last queen, I saw her getting the corona, the crown. So, little tune here. That's the tune there. It's probably about how it sounded up in Yellow Pine at the harmonica weekend. God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen, send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save thee, Queen. Thy choicest gifts in store on her be pleased to pour. Long may she reign. May she defend our laws and ever give us cause to sing with heart and voice. God save thee, Queen. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save thee, Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. And my grandfather Jim Vint was born in Victoria Harbor, Ontario, so he was probably familiar with this song. Maybe not, because he came down to the U.S. when he was 2 in 1880. But anyway, my original Vint ancestor, Adam Vint, came from a place on the German-French border, and he was German. He served 6 years with Jessup's Loyalist Rangers during the Revolutionary War, and he was fighting against the Patriots, and that's how the family ended up in Canada for 100 years, and I've still got relatives up there. But anyway, God save the Queen, and now God save the King, King Charles, Elizabeth's boy. Real nice guy, nice family. I hope some of my followers in England, if I have any, tune in on it. Enjoy. Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, adios amigos. Goodbye.